All right, here is what we are looking at today. Let me just say, these dog leashes are freaking amazing. They are great. They're like the Cadillac of leashes. Here's kind of what you get when you open it. It's like, you don't buy, like here's your average dog leash. Like here's just a smaller one. You go to Walmart and here's your like standard, like, you know, $15 leash or whatever. This is where it's at right here. Look at that. They even wrapped the tip here. This is like the Cadillac. Now, I was a little skeptical about this whole leash to begin with because it kind of has a goofy shape to it, and I'm sold on the retractable dog leash, but this is, like, no joke, the best. It's good for big and small dogs. So let's just see what we get here. We love it so much we even bought a second one. Have fun under control. It even comes with one of these little poop catcher dealies here. Anyway, you get it, you open it up. We have not used this one yet. Has your stop and lock. You just push it in and bring it up just that much, and that locks it. Bring it down. It's just your standard everyone. Some of them in the past have had this little button, which is more actually, I don't know, it's the same thing, but it's just a little bit more irritating. I like the whole just one button, not two buttons. Simple. To get this off, I mean, just however you want to get it off. Tear it off. And I mean, this sucker, this expands. I mean, this is just, but it's really weird because you would think, like with this leash here, you hold it with two fingers and it, you know, the dog goes out here and it's pretty fine. I was skeptical about this because it has a weird, almost like a dome shape here. So when you hold it, it kind of wants to, I don't know if you can see it, it kind of wants to fall forward. Like you want to hold it and it just keeps doing this. But actually when you walk your dog, this pulls out and it like pivots the whole thing. So it's balanced. And that's where this statement makes sense, in that when you're walking the dog, it like brings the whole thing and balances itself. Unlike some Walmart thing where it's pulling and it's almost pivoting your hand in this motion. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's a brilliant idea on how they do this. You could walk, like I said, small dogs, medium size, and even bigger dogs. I'm talking big dogs. It has just your standard hook right there. So let's go walk a dog and see what this is actually like. So me and my wife actually run a grooming and boarding shop out here, and so we walk dogs every day. We've used a lot of leashes before, and I'm telling you, this leash is like smooth. It's like as the dog walks, like I said, it picks this up, and it just doesn't feel like a whole lot of leashes we've used before. And like I said, to stop the dog, you push this button in and push up, and is locked. Push down to release, and he can walk with you. Super simple, super great. I mean, he can go for a ways. I mean, quite a ways. There's no tug, there's no pull. So another thing you get, which is in here is that little pooper bagger thing. And I mean, I don't typically, to be honest, I have a pooper scooper device thing, so I don't really use these. But here's what it looks like on the leash. This is the one we had bought prior. I don't know how many bags come with it, but a lot. And you take it and you pull it off, and it's just your standard, you know, grab your crappy leash, grab it, and that's how you bag up your poop. It's just a really good leash overall, like I said, and so affordable. I couldn't believe the price on it. I thought, I mean, this is a rubber grip right here. I mean, this is just plastic. It's hard. Even in the winter, it almost just feels cold, and it's just not durable at all. This is rubber, and if anything was to break, it has great reviews, so I don't actually expect this thing breaking in any way. You can just pop these screws off, and it looks like you could actually fix this thing yourself. And just so you know, this leash can handle up to a 110-pound dog, and I'm sure more than that. It's a 16-foot retractable leash. So you can, I mean, 16 feet. That's like from here to that propane tank. That's a pretty good distance. And it's only $18. $18. The best retractable leash I've ever found on Amazon. I'll show you how the leash, the dog leash part works. So here's some poop. I'm holding the camera with my other hand, so it's a little tricky. Put your hand in the bag, and you would see that there's the poop. You just grab the poop in your hand. It feels weird at first, but don't worry, you don't get any poop on you. And you bag it just like that. Very simple. Super practical. I'll leave a link to all this in the description below, so it'll shoot you straight to Amazon, and you can take a look for yourselves. Awesome rating, awesome. I mean, 18 bucks. You can't buy a throw pillow for 18 bucks. If you have a dog and you walk him, this is a great investment. Oh, I forgot to show you this. These just clip on here. Super simple. I mean, you just undo it right here, and it just pops right off. I wish I had a bigger dog to walk, but we don't have any in our grooming shop right now at the moment. You don't have to attach this. In fact, I find it kind of gets in the way right here when you're walking your dog. But I mean, I have huge hands. I'm 6'6", so that's not a normal person problem. Because, you know, if you look at it, you could get this little $7 leash for like 10-pound dogs, whatever, like Chihuahuas. And you could go to Walmart. This is the best one they had. I hate this. I don't know why they do this to leashes. They have this thing before it retracts out. I got this at Walmart just a week ago, maybe. It was $15, and it's a medium. I would call it a medium-sized one in comparison. I mean, this is a big honking one. This is for like all dogs, and it doesn't. Just because it's for big dogs, it does not choke out any little dogs. This is for a medium-sized dog. I'd say about a 50-pounder. And like I said, 110 pounds, 16-foot retractable, and 18 bucks. Well, $17.99, whatever. 4.5 stars or whatever. Look at the reviews. Research it yourself. You're gonna love this. If you walk your dog and you've used these retractables before, this is the Cadillac. This is what you want. And like I said, the link is in the description. Have a blessed day.